Take a look at the new medals we got today, and they're really good. So yes, you should upgrade them. So first we have this Lucy medal. When you capture the treasure, recover HP by 5%. On its own, this trade is decent, nothing too fantastic, because think about it, you're gonna get on average maybe 3 captures per game. That's 5% each time. It's good, but it's not great. But look at the amount of tags it has. It has all of the Luffy tags, all of them. Really good. We'll take a look at the medal set with that. Next, we have the Robin. Look at that! Look at that hat! It's so cute! But let's take a look at that. 60 seconds or less, you have skill 2 cooldown by 10%. It's very nice. Very nice. Not the best trait in the world, but very decent one, especially for any character with skill 2, and it has a good amount of tags. So it's a very nice thing. You can pair it up as well with that Luffy on its own, and together they would make for a very nice, decent set, right? For any runner you have, it's not bad. You get some skill 2, you get skill 1, you get dodge. So, not bad. Okay? Anyways, next we have the Franky one. When you're down, reduce cooldown of skill 1 by 4%. That's really good for any character that gets downed often, right? So characters like Franky that have changed knockback to down, or like Garp, stuff like that, they get down so much that this is really good. Okay? Punk Hazard, Trap, Pirate Ship, Carpenter. Nothing too crazy in terms of tags, but still a very decent trade. And finally, we have the Usopp one, which when your allies are not near the treasure where you're at, boost capture speed by 8. That's very good. It removes all conditions, and as a runner, you usually will be capturing on your own. And if you have a teammate, well, it's fine. You have extra capture speed anyways. So the fact that you don't have to be above 70% or the treasure doesn't have to be above a certain amount, this is really nice. And it has okay traits as well. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the medal sets I crafted. Now, guys, look. This is the first one, okay? This one is the ultimate tag set. Look at that. Trio. Full trio. Skill 1, skill 2, dodge, capture speed, increase damage dealt when you're losing, and increase damage dealt when your allies are near you. That's insane. Tag-wise, that's really insane. However, this one has increased damage dealt, this has increased damage dealt, this has capture thing. So it's not... So it's, you see the tanks kind of contradict each other. So it's still a great set, fantastic set, but you're not really going to be capturing flags with attackers, and you don't have any extra capture speed. So it's not the best in my opinion, but it's really good if you have this set. Okay? The next one, of course, this is the better version probably, right? Because you get increased damage here, and all you lose is a pair here, so you lose 3% and some capture speed, okay? And some dodge, but it doesn't really matter. You still get the big ones like skill 1 cooldown and increased treasure when you're losing, increased damage dealt. So this is still probably better, but if you don't have Zoro, you can use this one. It's not the worst thing ever. All right, next is what I think is the best set for him, is this one, the Dressrosa set. And so normally, instead of Luffy, instead of this one, you will have this Luffy, right? Same set, except increased damage dealt. But here you get boost capture speed above 50, boost capture speed above 70% HP, and you recover. So it works much better for runners. If you want increased damage, of course, you still use this Luffy or the other, or the... You either use this Luffy or this Luffy. But if you want the captures, this is really good. I think this is the best set for this guy. Of course, you lose out on a lot of tags, but you still have a good amount, and most of them are paired, but still, it's worth it. This is a really good set. Okay, next, of course, you could just, you know, keep as many tags as possible, keep more of a balance. You get some capture speed, but also some damage increase, and you still have a lot of the tags. So this has more tags and some damage increase, but not too much capture speed. So you can pair this up, and this is also really nice. Next, we're going to take a look at Usopp. Now, Usopp, he has a capture speed thing, right? So you can just pair it up with the Dressrosa set, and he gets himself, he has the Dressrosa tag, so you just get skill 1 trio, and the rest are all pairs. But you get so much capture speed, right? So just on its own, if you have all the required stuff, that's 24% capture speed. Pretty good, okay? And with more capture speed here. So it's really nice. It's not bad. Okay, next you have obviously the Usopp. Now look, the thing is, right, if we look at Usopp, this has 3 sets, but Usopp's only get 2 traits. All Usopps only get 2 traits with each other. So it's not worth to trio Usopp, right? Even if we take a look at this one, the third one is Water 7, right? So yeah, and this has increased damage dealt, doesn't really work with the capture speed mentality. If you want increased damage dealt, that's still really good. So you could replace, but you could replace this one with Sogeking, and you get increased damage dealt from here and increased damage dealt from here, which is really nice. But this one, capture speed, and you have this one. So it's not the best set in the world, but it's still pretty cool. You have some skill 1, skill 2, and you have a lot of capture speed. It's worse than the other stuff, but if you're insistent. Obviously, next we can use the Robin trio set, right? There's also another Robin. So this one has skill 1, this one has skill 2, and this one has damage reduction. Of course, the thing is, instead of this one, you could just use this one, and it's much better, right? Because this one damage reduction by 5%. I think that one was in the enemy's treasure though. So yeah, you just make sure you choose which one you want. So yeah. Anyways, you get capture speed, dodge one. So it's not the best set ever, but it's okay. Okay, now obviously you could just pair it up with Brook, so you get skill 1 here, skill 1 here, and some skill 2 here, and you still get a good amount of tags with skill 2 and skill 1. So this is probably a better set than the last one. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Franky, right? Franky, the best thing is probably to trio Franky because all Franky medals are actually pretty decent, right? This one's really good for down characters. Characters that can down a lot means they can heal a lot or tank a lot because they have to fall often, right? So this is really good for a tank. And what's really good for tank damage reduction, right? So that's very nice. And then finally, we get this one. When you get the perfect dodge, you get the crit increase, which can be very helpful. It's not the best for like someone like Franky, but it could still work out. And but the thing is, you only get 2 tags: capture speed and that. So yeah, you might want someone else, maybe someone from here, but they don't get you other tags. So it's not the best medal in the world, but trio Franky could work out. And then finally, if you want to pair these two together because you're new to the game, you pair up the new tags, you get the Law, he's free to play, people can get him much easy, and yeah, they work out, right? You get increased damage dealt, capture speed, dodge, skill 2, skill 1, good amount of tags, you get skill 2 reduction here, you get capture speed, and you get some heals. So it's very new, very nice new runner set if you're new to the game. You don't have the Dofi, you don't have just Rosa Luffy, you don't have Luffy Law, and maybe you have Law. So pretty cool set. In general, of course, you could do this. It's a bit worse, but if you have Dofi instead of Law, but Dofi's obviously paid to like bounce you fast, you can of course put this if you want.